Hi sir, my name is Cha Shan Wen, metric number H20A1123. I will present the meaning of corporate entrepreneurship and objective. Corporate entrepreneurship refers to entrepreneur behavior inside well-established large and mid-sized organizations. The process of creating new business prospects, goods, or service within an organization is known as corporate entrepreneurship. Next, objective. The objective of this journal is corporate entrepreneurship is frequently regarded as crucial for supporting a firm's attempts to capitalize on its current competitive advantage, investigate future prospects, and identify the competences necessary to take advantage of them. Besides that, building new capabilities and enterprises that enable renewal, stimulate strategy change, and increase a company's earnings and growth is often regarded as helping to advance a firm's corporate strategy.
Hi sir, my name is Lim Xing Ying, metric number H20A1190. Today I want to present about the issue. There are still some areas in which we are still in the dark because the theoretical and empirical knowledge about the dominance of CE and the entrepreneurial behavior on which it is based are still key issues that warrant a deeper understanding. Still, it has been investigated from various perspectives, various definitions and methods of approaching the CE phenomenon have emerged. Understanding the situation of CE research at this time is made more challenging by this fragmentation. In this context, past research has reference to various concepts by synonyms of CE, including entrepreneurship, corporate venturing, and corporate internal entrepreneurship. It is challenging to assess and construct findings across study due to this terminological variance and the fact that certain studies do not build upon one another. Overall, this hinders the growth of new information in this field, constricts our understanding of the CE phenomena, and makes it more challenging to build connections and boundaries with other pertinent constructs. Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is Wong Shi Ting, metric number H20A1870. Next, I'm going to present about the theory. The study of corporate entrepreneurship focuses on how companies build new enterprises that produce new income streams and value for shareholders. In this context, the term of corporate entrepreneurship has developed through time with several meanings emerging. One of the most common definitions is the process by which an individual or a group of individuals, in collaboration with an existing organization, establish a new organization or initiate renewal or innovation within the organization. Corporate entrepreneurship includes two distinct phenomena. First is the creation of new ventures inside existing organizations. Second is the change of existing organizations through strategic renewal. There are various types of corporate entrepreneurship, for example, sustained regeneration, organizational renewal, strategic renewal or domain redefinition, and organization that exhibit corporate entrepreneurship are viewed as dynamic, flexible entities capable of taking new opportunities as they arise. There is an embrace of risks and a recognition that the consequences of innovation are unclear in such organizations. Corporate entrepreneurship is concerned with many types of newness, such as organizational renewal, innovation, and the formation of new enterprises, and has an impact on organizational survival, development, and performance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is Chan Pei Ling. Matric number has 20A118. Now I will present about the finding. By contrasting the quantitative and qualitative part of the investigation, the finding of literature review are frequently discussed. The primary outcome of the analysis are described, quantified, and counted in research. The author, paper, situation, publishing nation, and sources of publication all fall under the category. As opposed to this, a qualitative analysis of the data entails a study of the key issues and pattern, typically by highlighting whether and how the topic's substance has changed over time. Our findings indicate that there are how much more studies on corporate entrepreneurship published in each journal and each year. 57 publications were published between year 2006 and 2010. This is more than 3 times the amount of articles from the previous 5 years. The Entrepreneurial Journal provides an explanation for this development during the past 10 years. 54% of all CE-related research published in prestigious, high-impact journal has come out in the recent 10 years. Compared to management publication, this trend is more pronounced for entrepreneurial journal. Overall, 537 distinct authors contribute to the publication under evaluation, with 2.6 authors per piece on average. Additionally, 64% of the publication have at least one author who is a graduate of a U.S. university. There is at least one author from a British university in the percentage. This is more than 4 times more than the next country. It is typically for research to be based in the United States, although things have started to shift recently. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anna Bukisley. My message number is H20A1652. Okay, for my part is identify 2 main points from the journal that can be applied or relate to the syllabus of corporate entrepreneurship theory and concept. 2. First, I can relate with syllabus is Big 5 model, chapter 1, ideas of corporate entrepreneurship at consciousness. And second, the leader and situational or conceptual contingency theory, managing an entrepreneurial organization, is discovered in chapter C. Okay, first, I discovered several things in this journal. The Big 5 Model, Chapter 1, Ideas of Corporate Entrepreneurship of Conscientiousness, which is the propensity for self-control, self-discipline, and a high achievement oriented. I say this because CE is aware that in order to create new revenue streams and value for shareholder is outdated. Planning needs to be upgraded or changed, such as by fostering organization learning. So they improve 57 papers published between 2006 and 2010, more than 3 times the amount of publication published in the previous 5 years, and have been up to 168 out of the 310 publications examined were published in 2011 or later. Okay, next, the second thing I found and I learned from this journal is related to the syllabus, is about the leader and situational or contextual contingency theory. Managing an entrepreneurial organization is covered in Chapter 6. Contrarily, CE is regarded as a decision started by the top management team, then implemented to the lowest hierarchical level of the organization, which I can relate to. As a result, there are behavioral categories for using power to compete and rank to argue in a winning conflict. The entrepreneurial journal provide an explanation for this reason development. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Norziana binti Muhammad Jeffrey. Assalamualaikum. My name is Norziana binti Muhammad Jeffrey. My metric number H20A1422. Today, we will discussing the weaknesses of the academic journals and the recommended ways to improve for future. During our analysis of the article on corporate entrepreneurship, we identify a potential flaw in the study that we would like to address. Specifically, the authors did not adequately discuss the limitations of the review, such as potential basis of study quality, which could have impacted the result. Despite providing a thorough analysis of the literature, the authors did not address potential sources of publication bias or limitation in the search strategy or inclusion criteria. We believe that it is important to acknowledge and address the limitation of a study. We believe that it's important to acknowledge and address the limitation of a study, as it helps to provide a more accurate and nonsense understanding of the research finding. Moving forward, we recommended that researchers explicitly state any potential basis or limitation in their work to ensure a more comprehensive and transparent analysis by providing more specific recommendations for future research. Also can offer more practical guidance to researchers interested in advancing the field of corporate entrepreneurship. This can help to facilitate more target and focused research and ultimately lead to a greater understanding of this important topic. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, finally, there is a conclusion. By offering such a review, this study provides information and the content and evaluation of CE. 310 papers from the top and highly cited journals in business, management and entrepreneurship are specially examined. This enables us to establish the discipline's core categories and subcategories, which is C antecedents, C dimensions and C outcomes. Clearly, there is a lot of interest in CE, and it is global, signaling the need for greater in-depth research into its international dimensions and strategic significance. For the same reason, overlapping areas such as organizational creativity, organizational ambidexterity, and entrepreneurial orientation were excluded from the search criteria. Future research could go deeper into the relationship between these two domains.